Hi to everyone. Welcome to குழந்தைகள் உலகம். Today our topic is Chapter 4 Theoretical Concept of Operating System. Introduction to Software. A software is a set of instructions that perform specific tasks. It interacts basically with the hardware to generate the desired output. Types of software. It is classified into two types: application software and system software. Application software, it is a set of programs to perform specific tasks. For example, MS Word is an application software to create text document, and VLC player is familiar application software to play audio, video files and many more. System software, it is a type of computer program that is designed to run the computer's hardware and application programs. For example, operating system and language processor. Introduction to operating system. An operating system is a system software which serves as an interface between a user and a computer. This controls input, output and other peripheral devices such as disk drive, printer and electronic gadgets. The functions of an operating system include file management, memory management, process management and device management and many more. Without an operating system, a computer cannot effectively manage all the resources. When a computer is switched on, the operating system is loaded in the memory automatically. A user cannot communicate directly with the computer hardware unless an operating system is loaded. Some of the popular operating systems used in personal computers and laptops are Windows, Unix and Linux. The mobile devices mostly use Android and iOS as a mobile OS. Needs for operating system. Operating system has become essential to enable the user to design applications without the knowledge of computer's internal structure of hardware. Operating system manages all the software and hardwares. Most of the time there are many different computer programs run at the same time. They all need to access the computer, CPU, memory and storage. The need of operating system is basically an interface between the user and hardware. Operating system works as a translator while it translates the user request into machine language, process it and then send it back to the operating system. Operating system converts the process information into user readable form. Uses of an operating system. The following are few uses of operating system to ensure that the computer can be used to exact what the user wants it to do. Easy interaction between the user and computers. Starting computer operation automatically when power is turned on, that is booting. Controlling input and output devices. Manage the utilization of main memory, providing security to user programs. These are the uses of operating system. Types of operating system. Operating system are classified into two types: single user operating system and multi-user operating system. Single user operating systems. An operating system allows only a single user to perform a task at a time. It is called as a single user and single task operating system. For a user, a task is a function such as the printing a document, writing a file to disk, editing a file or download a file, etc. MS-DOS is an example for a single user and single task operating system. Multi-user operating system, it is used in computers and laptops and allow the same data and applications to be accessed by multi-users at a same time. The users can also communicate with each other. For example, Windows, Linux and Unix, these are examples for multi-user operating system. Key features of operating system: UI, that is user interface. User interface is the one of the significant feature in operating system. The only way that a user can make interaction with the computer. If the computer interface is not user friendly, the user slowly reduce the computer usage from their normal life. This is the main reason for key source of GUI. GUI means graphical user interface based on operating system. The GUI is a Windows based system with a pointing device to direct input output, choose from menus, make the selection and a keyboard to enter the text. It vibrates color, attract the user very easily. Beginners are impressed by the help and pop-up window message box. Icons are playing vital role of particular application. Now Linux distribution is also available as GUI based operating system. The following points are considered when the user is designed for an application. The user interface should enable the user to retain this expertise for a longer time. The user interface should also satisfy the customer based on their needs. The user interface should save user precious time, create graphical elements like menus, windows, tabs, icons, and reduce typing work will be added advantage of operating system. The ultimate aim of any product is to satisfy the customer. The user interface is also to satisfy the customer. The user interface should reduce the number of errors committed by the user. With a little practice, the user should be in a position to avoid errors. Memory management, it is the processing of controlling and coordinating computer's main memory and assigning memory space to various running programs to optimize overall computer performance. The memory management involves the allocation of specific memory blocks to individual programs based on user demands. At the application level, memory management ensures the availability of adequate memory for each running program at all times. The objective of a memory management process is to involve both the utilization of the CPU and the speed of computer response to its user via main memory. For these reasons, the computers must keep several programs in main memory that associate with many different memory management schemes. Keeping tracks of which position of memory are currently being used and who is using them. Determining which processes and data to move in and out of memory. Allocation and deallocation of memory blocks and need by the program in main memory. Processing management. Processing management is function that includes creating and deleting, processing and providing mechanism for process to communicate and synchronize with each other. A process is the unit of work in a computer The word processing program being run by an individual user on a computer is a process. A system task such as sending output to a printer or screen can also be called as a process. Processing management are classified as two categories. First one, operating system process, which is executed by the system code. Second one, user processes, which is executed by user code. All these processes can potentially execute concurrently on a single CPU. A process needs certain resources including CPU time, memory, files, and input-output devices to finish its task. Responsible for process management system, scheduling process and threads on the CPUs, creating and deleting both user and system processes, suspending and resuming process, providing mechanism for process synchronization, providing mechanism for process communication. The following algorithms are mainly used to allocate the jobs to the processor. First one, FIFO. Second one, SJF. Third one, round robin. Fourth one, based on priority. FIFO, first in, first out scheduling. This algorithm is based on queuing technology. Technically, the process that enters the queues first is executed first by the CPU, followed by the next, and so on. The processes are executed in the order of the queue. SJF, shortest job first scheduling. This algorithm works based on the size of the job being executed by the CPU. Round robin scheduling, it is RR scheduling algorithm, is designed for time sharing system. Jobs are assigned and processor time in the circular method. For example, take the three jobs A, B, C. First, the job A is assigned to CPU, then the job B and C, and again A, B, C, and so on. Based on priority, the given job is assigned based on the priority. The job which has higher priority is more important than the other jobs. For example, take two jobs A and B. Let the priority A be a 5 and priority B be 7. Job B is assigned to process before job A. Security management. The major challenge in computer and software industry is to protect user legitimate data from hackers. The operating system provides three levels of security to the user end. First one, file access level, system level, network level. In order to access the file created by the other people, you should have the access permission. Permission can either be granted by the creator of the files or by the administration of the system. The system level security is offered by the password in the multi-user environment. Both Windows and Linux offers the password facilities. Network security is an indefinable one. So people from all over the world try to provide such a security. All the above level of security features are provided only by the operating system. Fault tolerance. The operating system should be robust. When there is a fault, the operating system should not crash instantly. The operating system have fault tolerance capacity and retain the existing state of the system. File management. It is an important function of OS which handles the data storage techniques. The operating system manages the files, folders, and directory system on a computer. Any type of data in a computer is stored in the form of files and directories or folders through the file allocation table. The file allocating tables stores general information about files like file name, type, then size, starting addresses, and access mode. The file manager of the operating system helps to create, edit, copy, allocating memory to the files, and also update the file allocation table. The OS also take care of the files and are the opened with proper access right to read or edit them. There are few other file management techniques available like next generation file system and ext2, that is in Linux. Multiprocessing, this is one of the future of operating system. It has two or more process for a single running process. Processing takes a place in parallel is known as the parallel processing. Each processes work on different parts of the same task or on two or more different tasks. Since the execution takes the place in parallel, this feature is used for high speed execution, which increases the power of computing. Time sharing, this is one of the future of operating system. It allows execution of multitasks or processes concurrently. For each task, a fixed time is allocated. This division on time is called the time sharing. The processor switches rapidly between the various processes after a time is elapsed or the processor is completed. For example, assume there are three processes called P1, P2, P3 and the time allotted for each process 30, 40, 50 minutes respectively. If the process P1 completed within 20 minutes, then process takes the next process P2 for execution. If the process P2 could not complete within 40 minutes, then the current process P2 will be paused and the switch over to the next process P3. Distributed operating system. This feature takes care of the data and application that are stored and processed on multiple physical locations across the world over the digital network. The distributed operating system is used to access, share the data and files that resides in any machines around the world. The user can handle the data from different locations. The users can access asset file available on their own computer. Advantages of distributed operating system. User at one location can make use of all the resources available at other location over the network. Any computer resources can be added easily in a network. Improves the interaction with the customer and client, reduce the loaded on host computer. Prominent operating system: Unix, Microsoft Windows, Linux, iOS, Android. Modern operating system use a GUI, graphical user interface. A GUI lets you use your mouse to click icons, buttons, menus and everything. It is clearly displayed on the screen using a combination of graphical and text elements. Each operating system's GUI has the different look and feel. Unix is a family of multitasking, multi-user operating system that derived originally from at&T Bell Laboratory, where they developed become in the 1970s by Ken Thompson and Dennis Ritchie. Linux is the family of open source operating system. It can be modified and distributed by anyone around the world. The main advantage of Linux operating system is that it is open source. There are many versions and their updates. There are a few different distribution of Linux like Ubuntu, Mint, Fedora, Red Hat, Debian, Google's Android, Chrome's OS, and Chromium OS, which are popular among users. Linux operating system was originated in the 1991 as a project of Linus Torvalds from the university students of Finland. Linux is similar to Unix operating system. Microsoft Windows, it is developed by Microsoft Corporations. Operating system for mobile devices. Mobile devices such as phones, tablets and MP3 players are different from desktop and laptop computers, and hence they need special operating system. Examples of mobile operating systems are Apple iOS and Google Android. The iOS running on an iPad. Operating systems for mobile devices generally are not a fully featured as these made for desktop and laptop computer, and they are not able to run all the software. Android is the mobile operating system developed by Google based on Linux and designed preliminary for touchscreen mobile devices such as smartphones and tablets. iOS, iPhone OS. iOS is a mobile operating system created and developed by Apple, exclusive for its hardware. It is the operating system that presently powers many of the company's mobile devices, including the iPhone, iPad, and iPad Touch. It is the second most popular mobile operating system globally after Android. Like and share the video and subscribe the channel. Thanks for watching.